Alright folks, hello, welcome to League number 2, numero dos, with Titan Vial. Hell yeah. We did some changes from the previous league. Literally every single game that I lost with this deck was because I flooded. So what I did is I cut one of the lands and I cut the 3 Noble Hierarchs. And instead I'm playing kind of like a different concept. So instead of speeding myself up with Noble Hierarchs, I am actually slowing my opponents down with Thalias, and this card is potentially more impactful later in the game. I also added the 3rd copy of Tracker and the 3rd copy of Corsair Crufix, and that's kind of it from the main deck. Oh yeah, the 2nd copy of Field of the Dead instead of the Castle Gorenbrig and the 2nd Cavern. And then the sideboard, I added a Thorak Dusk over the Tracker that we saw before. So without further ado, League number 2 with Titan Vial. This deck has given us some laughs. I'm gonna say that much. Matt0109, thank you for that follow. Yep. We're hella keeping this hand. There's the possibility that I should be leading on basic forest here. Reason for that being, if my opponent thus, I think that's actually correct. So if my opponent does force this Aether Vial, we do get to play Reclaimer on 2 with the Valakut, and then we get to play Dryad on 3. So we have our mana development is gonna be smoother basically. So they have Discus Feld, so probably Corsair is gonna go. My opponent must be right now approaching the aspect of things.
Surprise, motherfucker!
This is delightful. Classic. Scavenging Uzi. So depending on what they do here is what I'm gonna do with this Reclaimer. If they answer the Reclaimer, I am probably going to... What is this, Liliana? Tracker. Okay, so they don't answer the Reclaimer. That means that we're gonna have multiple turns. So now I'm gonna get to sack this Plains and get a Flagstones, which allows me to start... Hello there. Definitely want a Corsair. Draw a card, thank you very much. Oof. Oh my god. We're going off here. Whoo! Chat, I feel filthy. Ugh. I feel filthy, chat. Ugh. You know what's gonna happen here, right? Pew! Pew! Well, that just happened. just happened right now. Right now, that just happened, chat. Filthy. Ugh. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Oops. Assassin's Trophy, my Valakut. Sure. An opponent's fighting the fight over there. Skip this on 3 so we can also gain a shit ton of life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's play this. Then we're gonna play this, copy this. And then I'm gonna play this. Sup. I think my opponent has had enough. Alright, so Purges. Thrak Daddy. Vial's too strong. Oof. That draw was absolutely disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Well, I guess I do want the third purge now that I think about it, because they might have Ashiok. Let's do that. Whew. Whew. I love when I read your stream titles and I just go, wait, what? Yep, exactly. Exactly. Titan Vial. What's not to love? What is not to love? When you go to a stream and you see that it says Titan Vial in the title. That's it. Like what's left? That's it. Oh no, Steve. Hopefully no Bob. That would of course be the best draw possible for them. The best play possible, I should say, not the best draw. Maybe they just have it in hand. Nothing is good for us. We might get a traversed here, but I think it's okay. There's Lily. Seal of Primordium. Temple Garden tapped. I think I'm going to Nissa here. Ooh, that's pretty solid. Damn, I should have slowed down there. I should have slowed down. Now I think I'm gonna Nissa. But I should have slowed down. Like, it was the best line for me to purge the Liliana and go get Bojuga Bog. It was definitely a better line. But now, because of like how I want my mana to work out, I kind of need to sequence this way. I guess it's also not the worst because of the potential of my opponent having a... Purge. Steve. Let's go. They are getting some value with Tracker here, for sure. We're not gonna block, because if we draw a Titan, we can't cast it anyway. But we can get Shuffle with this Oracle, so we can actually get a little bit of value there. Boif. Well, now this is actually quite interesting, because we can Fierce Empath right now, go get Titan, and thanks to this plus this, we can actually cast it next turn. I think that's actually correct. Se doveste praticar o seu português. E você dá isso é verdade? Você pode ver que meu vocabulário não é muito vasto, mas eu sempre intento de praticar meu português. E ter uma boa pronunciação. Is that right? Is that right? I think that is mostly right. All right, Thoughtseize or bust here. Thoughtseize or bust. Don't have it. Don't do it. All right, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Field of the Dead and... Foi bom? Beleza. Obrigado. So I could bog myself. If I bog myself, I make the goif smaller, but I am also... No, I think this is fine. I am making my Ewet and my Raminap a little bit worse. I think that's okay. If they use Trophy on the Titan, that means that they cannot destroy my field, and vice versa. So that's cool. That's definitely good for me. I suspect that they did find... Oh no, they didn't. Well, that's game. So 3 to this. Oh yeah, we can do everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Let's go, Wesco. Let's go, Wesco. My opponent wants to trade Titans. I am okay with that. We can make a ton of zombies if I get double flagstones here. I think I'd rather do this. Good stuff, good stuff. It's probably safe to say that this one is in the books. They can Maelstrom Pulse a zombie and I can just purge it, so I fizzle the Maelstrom Pulse, so that doesn't even do anything. OP somehow not conceding though. How do they even deal with Result Titan properly? With Assassin's Trophy, that I think that's their only out, or Liliana Minus if I don't have a wide enough board. Why not Knight of the Reliquaries? They're enough forest place. Yeah, that's the point, Taraski. And as you can see, we're going like a little bit bigger than Knight, right? We're going up to 4, 5, 6. Like we're playing Aether Vial, and ideally you want to like be casting stuff on the way up. Not just get stuck on 3 and then like jumping from 3 to 6. Turn 1 Vial. I feel like we always have to keep this, right? Alright. Thalia, let's go. Thalia, let's go. Thalia. One time. Thalia one time. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get there, right? It feels wrong to bottom the Titan, but I feel like we're just not gonna get there. Sun Elf, interesting. Yeah, we're just dead. We are dead. I'm gonna make my opponent show me, but like the reason to play Ad Nauseam, the literal only reason to play Ad Nauseam is because it's ridiculously consistent, so there's no way they don't have the combo by turn 4. Okay, so they just have the Ad Naus here. It's okay, it's okay. Dump Sphere, this. Does Mind Sensor even matter, really? Nisa's gonna go. Oh, this cannot get Thalia? Feels bad, man. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but I think that Mind Sensor just doesn't do anything. Let's go with this. I don't think that we have enough of a plan. I could keep the coursers instead of the trackers. Maybe do a split. Like, I think that both of them are terrible. Nope. Yes. And I think I'm actually more interested in keeping the redundant Dumping Sphere than in keeping the redundant Dryad. Which is weird, but these do stack very nicely. Got him. But having Amulet in this matchup is a real bummer. But we do get to have Damping Sphere instead, so that's not the worst. I'm gonna play Steve instead. If they have a second Thoughtseize, we get wrecked. But I think that the potential of next turn playing Dryad plus Damping Sphere, and like there's not too much that they're gonna be doing here. Yeah, like Damping Sphere wouldn't have done anything. So we took one turn off in order to develop our game plan and start being a little bit more aggressive. So I think it's definitely worth it. We're getting paid off by it. Same thing here. We don't have any real clock, however. There's the Unlife. Hey, turn clock, easy. Exactly. Dump Sphere. We could potentially blow them out with this thing. And the Damping Sphere, like if they tap out for Ad Nauseam, means that they actually cannot use counter magic. So that's pretty sick. And the artifact thingy, yeah. I think we're doing it now. Just passing the turn here. So if they have Pact of Negation, they packed my force. They're gonna have 3 sources. So they're gonna be able to... They're not gonna have double blue, they're gonna need to fix the mana somehow. Oh no, they did not play the land. Oh, I'm stupid. They didn't play a land. Shoot. Well, they don't seem to have any Pact of Negations. They don't seem to have any Pact of Negations, so... What's up, Donnie? How's it going? Are we gonna be able to cheese them out? Are we gonna be able to cheese them out? Because it's gonna cost them 3 to play an Angel's Grace. So, cast, blow up, blow up. Let's go. If they have Pact of Negation in hand, we die. But if they had Pact of Negation in hand, then we have no way to win this, actually, so... Can they beat Cheese with Grace? No. They can't cast back, it costs 3. Yeah, but they have 3 Simian Spirit guys. Got him! State-based effects, baby. Tell me again how you went to -47, opponent. I want to hear about that. Sounds like a great story. All right. Yep, this is what we got. That was kind of hilarious. To be fair, Nauseam is kind of a silly deck by definition, so... It's not surprising that we play some silly matches against Nauseam. This is quite the list. Oh yeah, Donnie, this is surely something. This is surely something. Every game that we played so far has been hilarious. All right, Benny Ball, what you got? Shit, do I have to keep this? Because I have Thalia. I feel like I have to, right? They have turn 1 Thoughtseize again. Shit. Well, bye Thalia. Is that a Woodland Bellower? Yes. Yes, it is. It very much is. White source off the top 1 time. White source off the top 1 time. Maybe I should have let on castle. Like if I could, no, because if I draw basic planes, yeah, exactly. If I draw planes, I was 100% going to be playing Thalia here regardless. So I think my line was correct. Two mana sleight of hand. Okay, so what's the play here? I think I'm gonna go for the tracker because it clocks faster. No, but playing tracker here allows me to clock faster, so I think it's correct to play tracker. Best draw, probably... Knight of Bottom? Knight of Bottom would be the nuts. No such luck. Now... I think we do this. Because I might draw Dumping Sphere? No. So take 6 here. Can I percent 10 this coming turn? Or am I gonna be dead before that? So this is gonna be 6, potentially 7. I think we actually have to crack Steve here. Dry it off the top. Yeah, dry it off the top would be the nuts. Dry it would be best draw. So they don't have enough to... They don't have enough to kill me here. Not while Thalia is in play. Got a little bit greedy over there, my opponent, when they took the Vial instead of the Thalia. Feels like the Thalia is taxing them pretty tough, pretty harshly. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Opponent can go down to 2. I can get opponent down to 2 as is. The best draw would be Hard Casimir Spirit Guide. Okay, so now we're not gonna be able to set up lethal. So since we're not gonna be able to set up lethal, I think it's better for me to draw more cards and see more options. Let's get a field here. We can set up lethal for next turn. Or I mean, it doesn't do anything. So now they're kinda... If they can't kill me here, they're gonna have to waste... They're gonna have to waste an Angel's Grace and... that thing. The Nauseam. Oh, they just killed themselves. Sweet. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby! 2-0? They could have won. Yeah, exactly. If they had taken Thalia, I think that I would have been in a much tougher shape. I mean, I could have Ewit gotten back the Thalia and recast it, so... Eventually the Thalia was going to be coming down, but I feel like it also taxed them... Golden Magic Monkey, thank you for the follow. It also taxed them on the way up, basically. Like, it also taxed them in the meantime. So... Should I keep this? This is really slow on the draw. I'm gonna keep it though, because I'm a madman. How is this? No, this deck. We lost game 1, so we actually 2-1 against Nauseam. Opponent goes down 5. Sagoth Triumph. So we're probably playing against Bug again, I guess. Oboro Palace in the Clouds. Alright. This is getting weird. To the Vial, I hope you do win a word dry source. My hand was swirling it. Oh, that's that stuff called the monkey. I drew 3 Simians and the Lightning Storm. Oof, that's brutal. That's really bad. So, I think we lead on Tracker. I'm gonna assume that my opponent has a Romance here, so I'm gonna go with the highest upside play, which is to actually lead on Dryad here. If they have Mana Leak, we get wrecked, but yeah, exactly, they have Remand, unsurprisingly. Look at this mana. Look at this mana situation over there. An absolute mess. So now they have Cryptic mana, but like, whatever, like we just cannot really play around it. So we have to make sure that we play a green source here, so next turn we can actually play Castle and cast Dryad twice. If they're playing a field deck of sorts, we can probably beat this, but if they're playing like a Scape Shift deck of sorts, we probably cannot. Also, if they are playing like Reclamation and X Factor Fiction and whatnot, we also might be dead. I really don't care about the force, and our promise is probably better than Factor Fiction, so... So they kept FoF and Field. Okay. We can Ghost Quarter their field. Like if they don't counter this Thalia, they just don't have enough mana to do everything. So I'm just going to play Castle, play Dryad, and then Ghost Quarter. We kill the Snapcasterino in the process, which is nice. Boom. So they have Dismember. They do have Dismember. Sure, so this is gonna fizzle, that's fine. And now I'm just going to field to Ghost Quarter their field. Pass the turn. Which member? That one. So maybe they're just playing blue-green? There's no way they're just playing blue-green. If they're playing blue-green, it probably doesn't, it's not worth it to. One, two, three. We have to play into Mana League, unfortunately. Was that a main deck Dismember? Yep. Yes, it was. It's possible that my opponent is just playing blue-green and they're just playing the one-off Triumph just because, basically. Main deck Aether Gust. My opponent has main deck Aether Gust, chat. What is wrong with people? Main deck Aether Gust. Their name is Mad Max, so that makes sense. So last card in hand that I know about is Fact or Fiction, which is a pretty fucking good one for them to have in hand. My opponent is doing a Brewski over there. I'm digging what I'm seeing. I'm digging what I'm seeing, I think. Take two. Fatal Push. Okay. So they are playing black. Like, why are they playing Dismember? Like an answer to like Gurmagangler or something? I guess. Okay, so that's their last card. And that's a pretty fucking good one for them to have. Because now they're gonna shuffle away my tracker. Damn it. Get another zombie. At least they don't get to FoF this turn. Something good. Lol. Got there, I guess. Land. Draw. we're in business. We are in business. Let's see something. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty solid turn. Oboro Palace in the clouds. It's pretty good. It's basically like Oboro is like a free way to get thingies, a free way to get zombies. Finally did find the Uro. So we're gonna be facing a 6-6 right about now. Alright, so what I've been doing whenever the food gets here, I've been muting myself and I've been turning off the camera, so please don't freak out. I'm still gonna be here. Don't miss me too much, but I'm gonna be gone. And then we're gonna be doing some eating now. I'm gonna provide some bites of commentary every now and then. You see what I did there? See what I did? Good stuff, good stuff. All right, see you in a few. Things not looking good here. Things not looking good here. But if we top deck exactly a prime time here, we might be in business. Prime time. One time. Easy. Whitelisted. Everybody knows that I'm whitelisted. Now we get to out-zombie them. And I'm not playing around sweepers here. Oh, side. That was alright. The reason why I split things like that is because lands are actually the best thing that my opponent has access to, so I wanted to put it with the least impactful card, which was the Fatal Push. Although I guess that push cleaning my Reclaimer is kind of annoying. So I only know about a Snow Swamp and a Fatal Push. Our problem is pretty good here. Definitely pretty good. That's a good one for them to top deck. I guess maybe not so much, huh? So tie with everything but Reclaimer. I guess, should we attack with Thalia? Nah, let's not attack with Thalia. So we're gonna get Vesuva to copy my field. And Flagstones. And at instant speed with this Reclaimer, we're gonna get Bajruga Bug. We're gonna copy Field of the Dead. And we're gonna keep this Flagstones. Which means the other one's gonna get sacrificed. Yes, Temple Garden. Let's go. Play this. Play this. Get some Sumbos again. And bounce this again. I think we cannot beat Cryptic Command. If the last card is Cryptic, we're dead. No! No! That's brutal. So gross, man. That is so gross. So gross. Alright. Main deck, Aethergust dot deck. Got me. I'm assuming that they have Rec, right? Definitely won the Vials. Ewid seems okay. Tracker sounds pretty good. Crew fix, it's okay. Nissa seems okay. It's probably still one of the worst cards. I think I'm just gonna, let's just do this. Let's just try to slug through Uros. Which might be tough, but I feel like it's what I have to do. Keep. So any land would be an insane draw, particularly a fetch. Kind of sucks to be allowing them to fix their mana when they are clearly struggling a little bit over there, but still happy. At least we're gonna get some value next turn thanks to this rhyming up. As long as they don't have decay, like if they have, what's his name, then we're gonna be fine. Push? Sure. Like I'm drawing a Thalia. Probably gonna be keeping this Vial on 3. We have too many 3-drops in hand. This might be the match though, where we finally move the Vial up to 6. Just throwing that out there. Oh, hello. Growth Spiral. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to Ramming up, play Radiant Fountain, and now it's when we're gonna go nuts. Reclaimer, value. Let's go. I'm starting to sweat it, chat. Is it possible that it's coming? Is it possible that it's coming? All right, we're back. Actually, now that I think of it, it's likely that we're gonna need to use Night of Autumn to blow up their enchantment. What's his name? How are they gonna beat me once I get Sarah Ascendant online? Hell yeah. Courser. Courser gets dismembered. That's fine. There's a field on top. That's okay though. So what I'm going to do is we're going to sack this. Go get... Do we care about Udo just yet? Probably not. Play this. Pass the turn. They've been missing light rooms too, which makes Udo that much less likely. Sure. Okay, my opponent's deck is super weird. I'm starting to suspect that they just don't have the card. That's nice. Go Squatter. So float to mana. Go Squatter myself. Yes. Get a Snow Forest. Trigger Flagstones. Yes. Temple Garden. Tapped. Play land. 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sweet. What's up? Can't win without that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shauna. I won without Vialing Titan. Feels bad, man. Alright, maybe my opponent's not playing, what's his name? They're not playing the enchantment. Keep. Sounds pretty good. I love so much that this is like an opening hand that this deck can deliver. I mean, look at this. This is delightful. This is absolutely delightful. You have an opener of Radiant Fountain, Aether Vial, Flagstone's Temple Garden, Thalia, Courser, Golos. Like, it's absolutely insane. Gonna have the shock here. Maybe they have a remand. Thalia. Let's lead on Empath. If he gets counter, we don't really care. The 3 mana remand. A classic. Next turn we're going to be able to play Courser, play Tracker. And even if we don't find a land on top, we can play Sanctuary anyway. They can't Cryptic, so this has to be at most a remand. Or a mana leak, I guess, if they are actually playing that. Fatal Push, my thingy, okay. Aether Gust. Sure, put Tracker on top. And while we're at it, let's just bog you. We don't get to draw a card, but we do get some pretty good value off of that bog. Thalia seems to be performing. Thalia has been really good. I am considering probably going up 1 copy even. Hour of Promise. So we know there's a Vesuva on top. We know there's a Vesuva on top. So that means I'm not gonna be able to Golos here. But I'm gonna be able to tracker into land. into Empath. Is that good? I think so. So we don't go those here. Tracker. Field. Oh man, it's an Oracle on top. Man, at least the opponent cannot really attack here. If they field my field... If they field my field... That means that I get one more clue and one more land. Which means I'm gonna get to crack the clue. Opponent, no attacks. They do have Hour though. Repeal a clue. You got. Okay. Vial up to 4. Float mana. Play land. Keep this. And here we go. Gust. Alright, so they are probably going to put Our Promise back on top. Or maybe they put Gust on top. Our Promise. Okay, so if they spend their turn doing other Our Promise stuff. I think our Titan is going to be better than their Our Promise. Unless their other card is also a meaningful one. Taking 6 here. Or not. I think it might happen, chat. Last card is another Gust. Okay. So in response to that, we're going to play Golos. Yes. Get Field of the Dead. Put it on top. Shauna, please tell me you're still here. Please tell me you're still here. Don't leave me alone right now. Because this is about to get real. Block. And the 1/1 is just irrelevant, so I'd rather save some life here. Chat? It's time. Hello! Field of the Dead and Ghost Squatter? I guess I might as well. Let's play this on Giant. Oh, hello. So let's crack a clue first. One, two, three. 4, 5, 6. All right, so my opponent is in a cryptic or bust situation. If they have cryptic, they're going to win the game. If they don't have cryptic, they're going to lose. And there's not much that we can do about it. Well, I guess we're at 20 and they don't have 20. So I guess even cryptic doesn't kill us. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have a fetch land, so... And that's why I got the other fetch land, so I can get instant speed blockers. Vialing Primetime cast Primetime is the best thing that 2020 has given us. By far. By far. Yeah, maybe I should have actually saved the Vial. Okay, so they have one card left in hand. And the only thing that we lose to now is just Cryptic into Cryptic, right? Cryptic tap draw into Cryptic counter draw into Aether Gust. All right. Oh no, the one that gives them another turn. Cryptic into Nexus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if they drew exactly Nexus, then we would have died, but they didn't. Sweet. So, no. Sweet. So, start the turn by drawing off a clue. Then we're gonna move to combat. Woo! Should have taken Vial up to 7. We still have Bedlam, the Bedouin guy. 3-0, chat. 3-0. Alright, this is just too magnificent not to post on Twitter. They said it was impossible. I proved them wrong. This is incredible. This doesn't even make sense. They casual 3-0. Just cashing this league. I'm gonna go with the turn 1 Vial. Made a lot of mistakes, maybe because I was watching the. Oh, Mad Max, how's it going? That was a crazy match, my friend. That was a crazy match. That deck was also pretty sick. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know they probably have light up stage here, but next level Emrakul. How did they know I was going to play something of the Vial? How did they know I was going to be playing something of the Vial? Is my opponent next level? I think I'm going to play the tracker just as a blocker, just to save some life. Yeah, because like there was a very real upside for them to attack, right? There was a very, very real upside if they attacked. Like this was basically 4 damage. But instead they knew that I was going to be violating something. Game 3 I had a repeal in hand and put it back for the mulligan. Probably should have kept it. For the Vial. Yeah, that Vial did a lot of work. I can't believe we finally managed to Vial in a Primeval Titan. That's the whole point of the deck, right? Also, just want to point out that we were gusted. Like, we built that deck because I wanted to build a green deck that would beat Aether Gust, and my opponent cast Aether Gust 3 times that match, maybe 4. So, just throwing that out there. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Newt. What's up? What's up, Newton? How's it going? Light up the stage. Keep this, even though it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess I want a second green. All right. If we do get to untap, we are in business. So I think I'm definitely blocking with the tracker. Question is if I'm blocking with the cursor as well. I think so. Like, if they have another Lava Dart, we are probably not winning that game regardless, right? So. Mutagenic growth. It's the best outcome for them. No. So we Vialing Triad. Play this. Play this. Blow this. Always yes, always yield. Float a mana. Draw. Go squatter myself. Yes. Get a plains. Yes. Get. Oops, I misclicked. Ooh, that was bad. It's probably not gonna matter, but that was pretty bad. All right, we're still in this. We're still in this. So if they have a lightning bolt, they can bolt here, or they can bolt face. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm gonna block. They have a lightning bolt, Lava Dart. Well, good thing that I blocked then, because I would have died. Is Val new or just fronted? No, this is like a list that we put together yesterday for fun. And it was just so hilarious that I think we're just dead here though, right? Oh, come on. All right, I mean, if they draw nothing and we get to go off a little bit with this Oracle, we might have a shot, but they need to draw nothing. Like, they literally drew the best possible card, which was Lava Dart last turn, right? Because it's the ones that deals me the most damage while also answering my own board threat, so... Take 3. Okay, so we definitely need some help here. We need to draw like a bunch of lands in a row. All right. Giant. Another land. Sweet. And now, oh no, that's it. Brutal. And I'm gonna start attacking because we need to clock them. Like if they find a thing, we just die. So now we need to find multiple lands here. Again, we're in the same position as last turn. No, that's not enough. That's not enough. Feels bad, man. You're dead to the Sprite Dragon. Brutal. Alright, so Purges and Paths in Night of Autumn and Thrugtusk. Fiend Artisan. This card has actually been a little bit underwhelming, I think. Denisa also has been a little bit underwhelming. All right. Keep. Just 2 Titans. It's okay, we're gonna find them. Van and Olaf. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. No blocks here. Now, depending on what they do, we can purge this or we can activate Reclaimer, whatever we deem best. Lock. They can bolt this now if they want. I can use this Vesuva to ramp. It's not good. It's not good at all. Not good at all. Somehow the turn 4 Vial not as good as the turn 1 Vial. Alright. Thank you, Gorilla69, for the follow. Appreciate it. Gonna get 2 Golos next turn. Here comes the light of the stage. Sprite Dragon and Swift Spear. That dude is really scary. Probably dead to that guy. Damn it. Yeah, we're just dead. Super mega dead. We're gonna get Radiant Fountain, because like we're gonna get to trigger field next turn regardless, so how do you deal with bad results coming? I mean, usually I just tilted for a second and then I just realize that it's just a game that I'm playing because I enjoy it, so it really makes no sense. But yeah, you can take a break. That definitely helps. He doesn't go over our reach, is basically a spider. I know, right? Some serious flavor fail there. All right, can we draw something good here, please? Definitely not something good. Maybe I should have let the... No, there's no way that I should have let the Swiss Spear go in the early turns. I would have been... If I let the Elvish Reclaimer go, we would have been up 1 land, however. Which could be pretty important. I think we're just dead here, like we cannot win anymore. Like we just cannot come back from this far behind against the flying threats. If they didn't have any flying threats, we might have been able, but... That maybe is something to take into account. Maybe a one-off Blast Zone in the mana base. If we play Blast Zone, we probably have to cut Bog, and we have to put it on this sideboard though. But I think the Bog is like one of the only reasons why we might have an okay matchup against Dredge and stuff like that. So cutting Bog is not something I'm actually excited about doing. Keep. I love it when the hands look like this. It's just, it's such a random combination of cards. Definitely leading a Vial. Yeah, the Fiend art design was pretty lackluster, which is unfortunate because I do like the card a lot, and same thing with Nissa. The Aether Vial mirror match. Oh, hello. Well, that's fucked up. What is this nonsense of turn 2 Leonin Arbiter? Like what's with that? Whoops. No. Like undo. Damn it. Alright, so now they can destroy our land if they want. Yeah. Oh. That's actually a lot worse for us. We're gonna reset the Vial. Brutal. Land? Damn it. Oh, field can hit basics, that's true. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to activate Vial, but Vialing nothing. So next turn when I'm actually activating the Vial for real, my opponent, like, they have a little bit of a... There's a little bit of a precedent of me activating for nothing. That's not good. Euros. Wusa, thank you so much for that host. Welcome everybody from Wusa's stream. We're playing some interesting pile of cards, to say the least. Yeah, this is some serious spice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Death penalties. Thank you so much for that tier 1 subscription. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Hey, my Bluebird, how's it going? This is all your fault. This is all your fault, my friend. All the nonsense that you see right here, all of this, your fault. Okay, so let's lead on Courser. Damn it. So if they have another flyer, we die. Maybe they don't. This is league number 2. We finished 2 and 3 in the first league, and we're currently 3 and 1 in this one. They have another Wisp, we die. Lurus is actually not lethal. I guess they can still have like a path or something. 3 mana path to exile. Okay, so we're gonna need to do a little bit of going off here in order to win this one. So I'm gonna bring the Vial up to 4. We need to find the land here. Ah! dead. Because of this stupid arbiter. Yep. Just dead. Did we Vialing Titan yet? Yes, we did. We also Vialing Golos. Alright, so this comes in. These come in. And this comes in for sure. I think I want to cut the cards that play into Cat Jesus. I'm not gonna cut Steve because should I cut Steve? No, I'm not gonna cut Steve. Please tell me this is a because I want it to be. I mean, we have been winning matches, I'll tell you that much. We have been winning some matches. Oh, Thalia is awful. Mind Sensor? Empath. I don't think I want Force. Golos? I think I actually do care about Mind Sensor. Just to block Flicker Whisper or whatever. Tier 1 or tier 0? No, you don't get a shuffle. Stupid God Jesus. Titan and instant speed, clearly tier 0. Missed it, but we aim to deliver. Thank you, Shauna, for those BDs. Yeah, it did happen, and it was as glorious as you would imagine. It was as glorious as you would imagine. In fact, we Vialed in a Titan, then we cast a Titan. It was great. That's fine. That's not fine. Maybe more goals than you can imagine. Depends you. Yeah. Yeah, and also before we did that, we actually Vialed in Golos. Like, we Vialed in Golos one turn. In response to an Aether Gust, I Vialed in a Golos so I could actually put the thing, put the card that I wanted on top. It was great. So. I think it's better for me to track her here. So next turn we're gonna get to blow up their Vial, which is pretty solid. Hopefully I don't have Stoneforge. Stoneforge would actually be kind of annoying here. Sarah Avenger, kind of, but not so much. Screenshot of Vialing Titan reminds me of the Goblin players Vialing Mook System Legacy. Yeah, except that there's no reason for this to be happening. There's no reason for what is happening right here to be happening, you know? That is the big difference. The Goblins deck already wants to be playing Vial anyway. So that makes this a lot more hilarious. If they have a wisp, they're gonna be able to save their vial. Yep. Wait. You getting my clue? Okay. I mean, I'm definitely cracking that clue. I'm not really using my mana in any other way, so... So we're gonna be pathing probably the Sarah Ascendant next turn. And then we even have access to Questing Beast on the following turn. Nice, very, 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 very nice. So 1, 2. Oh, we don't have double white. That's fine though. We don't need to path right now. We do have to path one of these right now, because otherwise it's gonna be too much. But the other one we can take our time. So let's crack clue. Let's play Vial. Let's play land and play Vial. Is the damage that I'm dealing more valuable than the damage that they're dealing me? I don't think so. Like, I think I'd rather just not attack with Tracker this turn, so I can path on their turn and not give them the land to be using for the turn. Here you got Lurus. Definitely killing that Sarah Avenger. Get out of here. We could shuffle with Reclaimer, but not Empath under Arbiter. How come, Iolus? What is the explanation? Because that seems pretty random. you can shuffle with one thing, but not the other one. One, two, three, four. No! I tapped wrong. Damn it. It's probably not gonna matter, but I did tap wrong regardless. Like, I was not gonna path their Flicker Wisp right now. So Lura is getting no value right now, so I'm not concerned about that card at all. And I'm at 11, so this Flicker Wisp is not even that much of a threat. There is the threat of a potential Resto or something like that. Squatter my field. I'm gonna sack Clue in response, because we can Vial in this Reclaimer right here. Sure. That response, give me another white source, thank you very much. Now end step. What's up? Already a 3/4. Poggers. This deck is so hilarious. One mana Goif. Let's go. Let's go, Tracker. Whoo, baby. Wow, why would they wait all of this time before pathing? It's pretty weird. That's such a random difference with the wording there. It's pretty funny. Block. It's probably like a suicide attack, I would imagine. I mean, I guess it's a free attack, because they just have lures, right? Oh, that's why. White and black is the protection. That's fine, because we just do this. Boop. Let's go. Reclaimer, reclaimer. How about that line, huh? How about that line? Was that good enough for you, chat? Was that good enough for you?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Is this not why you're here, chat? Is this not why you're here? Alright, so they do have equipment. Do I play forces? Is the 4-1 dream alive? Oh yeah, we're one game away from the 4-1 dream. Just trying to figure out what the best configuration is gonna be. I think that we like force. I think I like Thrag Daddy. Maybe Oracle is kind of not great. This deck might just be better without Titan. Well, I cannot agree with that. Were you here when I flashed in, when I vialed in that Titan? When I vialed in the Golos in response to my opponent Aethergus, so I could safely put the Titan back on top. Were you here when those things happened? Because I don't think you're getting the entire picture if you weren't here. I think I'm gonna bottom the prime time, but I'm keeping this hand. Someone banned this heretic, yeah. This is by far my most entertaining birthday. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we just have to find... I guess that after turn 3 we're gonna get to... Oh, I don't have a wisp. Cost abilities to trigger. Okay. This is all fine. So there's only Steve that we can top deck, so with the Vial trigger on the stack, I'm going to Vial in a second Reclaimer, and then we're gonna take this up. Immediately draw Steve, of course. Why wouldn't exactly what I just said happen, right? Why wouldn't that be the case? Giver. That's a fucking problem. Wait, what? They have 0 cards left in hand. Why not play one reclaiming a previous turn? Because there's a Ghost Quarter and an Arbiter in play. If I had done that, my opponent can actually strip mine me, and we are in tough shape. Alright. So sack this. Flagstones. Vialing, Rhyming App. Play land. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Give me that 4-on-1! Give me that 4-on-1! I worked for it! I've earned this 4-on-1. Let's go. Let's go. Right now. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so... sack. We get this. We replay. Yeah. Okay, so the line is here. Yes. Temple Garden tapped. Ooh, almost misclick there. Let's do Valakut. We play land. We Violin Dryad. We play land. Killgiver. Is this sick or what? Is this sick or what? Is this sick or what, chat? And the crowd goes wild. And the crowd goes wild. Where are my claps? There we go. And the crowd goes absolutely crazy. Oh my. Was this the most delightful league ever played, chat? Was this the most delightful league ever played? There we go. Let's look at the list. We 4-on-1 with this. We 4-on-1 with this. Oh my god. This is just... Okay. Alright. Okay. Changes. We talked about the Fiend something being lackluster and then the 3-mana Nissa being lackluster. And we also discussed the possibility of adding Blast Zone to the deck. I think 27 lands was a little bit prone to flooding in the leagues that we played earlier. But I think that, I mean, considering it's a Blast Zone, which is like a land that I don't know if we can really consider a land, like, it's probably okay. Now, what do we want to add as the missing piece? Thalia was actually very, very good. Thalia was actually one of the real MVPs from this entire league. So I think I could definitely see myself playing another Thalia. We beat Nauseam solely on the back of Thalia. We beat the bug control deck because of Thalia. I think that it's worth considering playing a third copy. Alternatively, sorry, we could consider something like another disruptive creature, meaning something like Eidolon of the white. Don't remember the name, but that one. So that one is definitely interesting, particularly because of the combo decks, right? Like we definitely have a pretty weak combo deck matchup. Island of Rhetoric, yeah, exactly, that's the one. In literally 2 turns, I'm sure opponent went from in the back to what the yeah, I know. Yeah, Ramina was actually pretty solid. In multiple situations, we were able to like maneuver things in such a way that Ramina was able to give us a very sizable amount of value. Reclaimer is just insane. I'm such a big fan of this card. Whenever we had the turn 1 or turn 2 Reclaimer openers, it just felt like we were actually playing a modern deck. Whenever it didn't, maybe not so much, but whenever we had the early Reclaimers and we were able to like flagstones into like start ramping and then like start tutoring for all the cool lands and stuff, it was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. So definitely Reclaimer, the real MVP of the deck. What else? It also, like, the power of Reclaimer also gave me the idea of potentially thinking of a Ren memes, like a Ren memes list using Vials instead of 31 lands, playing a couple less lands but then using Vials, so like using Trackers, using Raminaps, Dryads, Courser and Knights, and basically just foregoing the Ren aspect of it and just being like a beatdown either Vial Thalia deck instead. The one of Ghidra, we're not playing black here. Retract, so probably not gonna work out. Another Steve should be good for shuffling. That's true. Multiple occasions we found ourselves with like a Courser in play, and like we couldn't shuffle the top card of our deck. So Steve would help that. I mean, and Knight of the Reliquary does that, right? Like Knight actually does help in that aspect specifically. So Woodland Bellower, hell yeah, Kanana, hell yeah. Well, every time that we resolve Woodland Bellower, like on the very first match when we played against, I think it was like Rock Control or something, and we were able to like use Fiend Artisan into Woodland Bellower, and then Woodland Bellower into Dryad into lethal my opponent. That was pretty sick. I remember that was very cool. So maybe another Steve instead of the Thalia. We 4-1, my Bluebird. We went 2-3 and 4-1. So like we actually did some reasonable amount of winning. We actually did a reasonable amount of winning. Another card that could potentially go is the Fierce Empath. Particularly if we cut like the real top end, right? Fierce Empath can potentially go. Just started MTG right now. What set should I get back from? I have no idea, my friend. I don't know. Like, do you want to play Constructed? I'm not well versed in Arena by any means. So what I recommend is probably instead of buying packs, just like draft and get your stuff that way. I've been building my Arena collection. I mean, when I kind of like gave up like 2 months ago or something. But when I was building my Arena collection, I was just drafting. Because you can kind of go infinite if you have 5 victories in a draft, you can actually you earn enough for another draft, and you can slowly start building your connection that way. Is it actually reasonable amount of winning with this hot garbage? It kind of was. Like, I was surprised. And we played the first league, and this is what I found really cool. Like, we played the very first league, and then we actually, you know, by being in the matches and seeing what wasn't working and that kind of stuff, we were able to, like, I feel like the deck was a lot smoother on the second league, right? Like, it felt like the deck was doing its thing a lot more, and like we didn't flood as much as we did in the first league. I think we flooded maybe like one game or something. And so by, you know, like playing the league, seeing what the deck needs or what it's missing, and then like making changes according to that, like the deck actually played a lot better on the second league, which was pretty cool. I did like that, the fact that, you know, we played the league, we made changes, and then the second time around the deck felt a lot smoother. It's also possible that we just drew better and that kind of stuff, but even still, like, it just felt better. Modern is like Legacy. If you want it enough, it will work. If only did have this had once upon a time, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was honestly kind of happy with the performance from this deck. Like, we went 6-4. That's 60% win rate, folks. That's 60% win rate. That's a lot more than I was originally expecting. So definitely happy with the deck's performance. We're gonna be cutting it right here, unfortunately, because I have some other stuff that I want to do. But tomorrow we're gonna be making it up. Tomorrow we're gonna have a longer stream. But yeah, thank you, Mabluer, for the donation. This was an absolute blast. If you have not checked out the entire thing, I'm going to upload everything to YouTube. So it's gonna be tomorrow at around 4 p.m. Around this time, it's gonna be live. So if you want to check it out there, you're gonna be able to. But yeah, thank you so much for the continued support, my friend. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one.